Hey, and welcome to the Deeper Than Eczema YouTube channel. Happy that you're here joining today. My name is Trudy, by the way. I founded this YouTube channel as well as my blog, also called Deeper Than Eczema, and that's what I'm going to be talking about today. So today, as this video is launched, is the 5th anniversary of the blog. So this is not of the YouTube channel. This YouTube channel has only been going for 3 months. But however, my actual blog and website was launched 5 years ago today. So I thought, as a way of celebrating the 5th year anniversary, I'll just come on here today and talk about the reasons and the purpose for actually starting the blog, the steps that I took to do it, and other activities that I've been doing alongside the blog as well. So I think I mentioned this in probably one of my other videos as well, probably when talking about my eczema journey, that I felt within myself a bit like a calling to do something to help people who have eczema, simply because obviously I have eczema myself. So I thought the best way at that time to do that is to set up a blog and a website so that I can physically talk about my experiences. So the first steps which I took was basically learning how to set up a blog and how to set up a website, because I had no idea in how to do it. So I did a lot of research on different bloggers and what they did, and I had to learn the backgrounds of, using the website and actually designing one. So I did it, got it up to a certain point, and then obviously if you have a website and it's a blog, obviously you need blogs to write and to put up on there. So I think I probably wrote about 3 or 4 blogs, put them on the site, and this process probably took about 3 to 4 months to sort out. Obviously I had to do this in my spare time alongside doing a full-time job, another commitment. So it took a while to pull this up anyway. And then, yes, today, 5 years ago, basically, was the date when I launched the blog. And I was very excited that, I've achieved something, I've done something, it's there, and it's all for the world to see. And over time, I started putting out some more blogs to do myself, to do different topics, and things happened along the way, where I had to kind of stop due to personal issues, or I had to divert and change topics. And a typical example where I had to divert and change topics was when the pandemic started in 2020. So I actually had a plan on what I was going to write about, and then it was, oh, I shouldn't actually ignore, the pandemic, what's going on. I should actually write about something and link it to eczema as well. So I did that. So I do have some blogs relating to the pandemic as well. And also during that time, due to restrictions on basically the everyday life and being able to go out, that was when I started doing events online. So I did online events, about 2 or 3, just reaching out to people, talking about my experience, but then talking about certain topics as well. So I think the topics that I talked about at that time was on confidence and self-esteem, which I actually enjoyed, but I wasn't really sure whether I wanted to continue with that. So I then started testing out skincare products, making them myself. So this included body butters and oat cream, just to see what it was like. Wasn't too bad doing, however that took up a lot of time. And then I realised, due to basically Law's complications and my current circumstance, I felt to myself, this is something which I could pursue, but not at this moment. So I put that on hold. Then I moved on to digital products. So I have an Etsy store when I sell a few items, which helps people monitor and track their eczema symptoms as well as their mental health. And as I mentioned, 3 months ago, I started this YouTube channel. So this just comes to show throughout, these 5 years in this journey, not only have I blogged, I've also done other things in between to basically test the waters and to work out what's best. And at this moment in time, I'm actually unsure whether doing events is the right route, whether when my circumstances do change, I can actually do skincare products. So at the moment, things is a little, I don't want to say up in the air and uncertain. I think those are the kind of not so great words to actually use. But at this moment in time, I think the best way for me to describe it as I'm waiting for having a sense of what my next calling is, or having that light bulb moment. You know, when, you know, sometimes you're sitting there, you haven't got an idea on what to do, and then all of a sudden you hear a ping, and the ping is a bit like a light switch coming on. It's like, oh, I've got it, I've got the idea, I'm going to do this now. So I think because I'm kind of sitting back and I'm waiting for, probably not waiting for, because I'm more or less sitting back and reflecting, and I'm trying to get that clarity. That's probably actually why those things I did in between is probably not pushed yet, because I'm trying to work out what is best for deep the eczema, for, you know, the people that come and watch and people that is helping. Because at the end of the day, I'm helping you by running these videos, and I want to do either the product or the service which is going to help viewers at the end of the day. At the end of the day, as well as my capacity and what I can do, it's also the views and the opinions of yourself which will also help me determine that path. So I would like to hear your comments and suggestions down below. I actually would appreciate that, because it probably would help me, you know, get ideas about the future. So I'm going to leave this video there, and happy anniversary, happy birthday to the Deep the Eczema blog. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in another video. Take care.